particularly against spin. He's hitting me out of the rough through the leg side and through the offside at will. It was just a great time. Laxman and Dravid were, simply too good for us in that game that day. I mean, I remember we tried everything. I even flapped my arms running into bowl, trying to put Laxman off because we just could not get through that. His bat, it felt like us bowling to him and Rahul Dravid. It felt like their bats were about 2 foot wide. We just could not get past them. They hit everything in the middle of the bat. They seemed to find the boundary all the time, and we had no answers. We tried. We gave it our very best. And I think some of the best batting I've ever seen, particularly against spin, was Laxman in particular, when Shane Warne was bowling into the rough, outside leg stump, and Laxman was just playing some of the best shots you'll ever see. Even Shane Warne was saying that he can't bowl better than this. His batting is just too good. I think India are a very good team. I think they're very well led. They've got a bit of attitude about them. I think India, there have been times in the past where maybe they haven't had that they've sort of been on top for a period of time, but haven't been able to, take that, put that final nail in the coffin and finish the game off. And, I think that's what we're seeing now. We've got an Indian side that can do that and, hold the tension for longer. As I said, they're very well led, I think. Don't underestimate what Ravi Shastri has brought to this Indian side. If you remember as a player, he played to win, didn't he? It was all about, he went hard out there. He was willing to potentially lose a game of cricket in order to go for the win. And I think that winning attitude, certainly rubbed off, and it's certainly rubbing off on the captain, Virat Kohli. And I think it's rubbing off on a lot of the players in that setup. And, well, I'll be honest, it was all down to Ishant. I think what he did really well was he was very open to conversations about how to bowl well in England. He just wanted to have an impact, and he listened to his teammates, the coaches. We all had conversations, but it was his work ethic, and he put in a lot of hard work. All we spoke about was his wrist position and, having wrist and fingers behind the ball and making sure the length you're bowling in England is right. And, it tends to be the length you bowl in England is just a fraction fuller than you would bowl in India, because obviously the surfaces don't quite bounce as much in India, so you have to dig the ball in a bit shorter. We spoke to him about keeping the off stump in play and looking to hit that length that, hits the batsman on about knee roll height on his front foot. So if you can hit that length consistently and you have your wrist and fingers behind the ball that allow the ball to move through the air, you'll get some assistance with the Duke cricket ball off the pitch, and it'll create opportunities. And